Hello there, Gemini. Thank you for stopping by for your Tarot Video Weekly Forecast for the week of November 9th through the 15th. On Monday, the card that you have coming up is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse is kind of a tricky little card. There's a lot of backstory to it. So let's just jump in here. Seven of Swords in reverse means that on Monday, Gemini, you have somebody trying to make up to you for something that they did to you that they didn't think they did to you because they were trying to be sneaky about it. Got it? So in other words, before Monday, somebody tried to do something sneaky. They tried to pull the wool over your eyes and get away with something with you, okay? The trick is you already knew what they were up to. You saw what was going down, just you didn't let them know you knew what was up, okay? So they went ahead and did their thing. You let them do their thing. They thought they got away with it. You know what's up. Okay, so now Monday, you have the Seven of Swords card showing up in reverse. Now what's happening is this person who tried to pull the sneaky deal wants to make up to you for the sneaky deal that they thought that they pulled off, but they didn't because you knew about it. And so now they're trying to do something nice for you to make up for the sneaky deal. And so it is your option whether you want to let this person know that you know what they were up to, or whether you want to let them just kind of squirm a little bit and try to make up to you and think that they make up to you. And see, in their minds, they think when they make it up to you, they think everything's all fine now. That's the trick. Now, me being a typical Scorpio, I'm pretty quiet about this stuff. I'll let somebody make something up to me and then I'll pound it on them. Oh, yeah, by the way, it's really nice to know that, you kind of borrowed my car for a week without telling me, and now you think this actually makes up for that. No, I've never had somebody borrow my car for a week without asking me, but that just kind of gives you an idea. I like to let people squirm a little bit. I'm a Scorpio, what can I say? So anyway, you get to choose whether you let somebody squirm or not, but they are trying to make up to you for something that they did that was sneaky, that they think they got away with, that you really knew about it the whole time. All right, so that's Monday. We finally have that day covered. It only took us, what, 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Moving on to Tuesday, Gemini. What you have coming up here is the Ace of Coins. This just means that you are getting some kind of gift on Tuesday. I have had this come up for somebody who won the lottery before. She won like $4,000 in the lottery. Also, this can be a gift from any person. This can actually be a discovery, like you can be walking home and look down and there's a $10 bill or a $100 bill waving in the grass that you have no way of figuring out who that once belonged to, but now it's yours. But it could also be a gift that somebody actually gives you. That could happen as well. So now let's move on to Wednesday. What you Geminis have here is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups means that you are taking some kind of romantic action on Wednesday. Maybe you're inviting somebody over for dinner and you're making a nice candlelit dinner for them. Maybe you are, giving them some kind of romantic, whatever it is that they've always wanted and they've never bought for themselves type of gift. Hard telling what it is, but you are taking some kind of romantic action on Wednesday. Oh my goodness. So I don't know, for some of you, this has to do with a horse-drawn carriage ride. That just got thrown right into my brain there. Horse-drawn carriage ride for some of yous. What else? All kinds of really nice stuff. I'm seeing a lot of different candlelight. I'm seeing all kinds of different visions, and they're like popping so fast I can't keep up, but I'm seeing a lot of them have candlelight. A lot of them are indoors in really nice looking places. A lot of them have beautiful window views to the outside. A lot of them window views to the ocean. Bum, 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 bum. Of course, not any of that is going to apply to everybody. Yeah, we're getting into some visions that I don't necessarily want to see. I don't want to know about you guys' nightlife behind the bedroom doors, at least not in a general reading. No need for that. So let's move on to Thursday. We have the Temperance card in reverse. Temperance card in reverse just means to me that on Thursday you're not being very patient. Something has happened and you're expecting things to be moving along faster than they should here. And they're kind of not. And the Temperance card in reverse kind of means you're throwing a fit. You're like Basically, as they would say in my family when I was growing up, you're having a hissy fit. So you're not feeling very patient about something, and you're letting people know, hey, get with the program. Thank you very much. What is up with this? We've already met step 1, step 2, step 3. Now it's time for step 4. Let's hop to it. Okay, so word of advice here, that kind of behavior never really gets you into step 4 or whatever it is that you want to do here. Throwing a hissy fit is not very attractive to anybody around you. You may want to find a different way to handle this. Temperance card in reverse kind of tells me maybe the best thing that you can do is just be patient here. Be patient through this situation. Let this other person involved kind of have the room that they need to kind of come to the same conclusions that you're at. Don't try to force them to be where you are right when you are, because that's just bad mocus. That's not going to work out well. So it's a really good day on Thursday to be patient. Sit on your hands if you have to. And let things work out for the good of all involved. No hissy fits. If you start to feel that energy coming in where you're about to have a hissy fit, walk out the door, go take a walk, go take a drive, do something. Go in the bedroom and shut the door and put your pillows in front of your face and scream your head off so nobody else can hear you. Something, but don't have that hissy fit if you can help it. It's not going to help you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, Friday. 2 of Swords for you, Geminis, in reverse. This just means you have a decision to make on Friday and you're procrastinating on this decision. Many times 2 of Swords talks about a decision between 2 people, like somebody's pulling you one direction and somebody's pulling you another, and you kind of have to take sides. You have to pick one or the other. I see this come up a lot for parents who have to figure out, okay, what really happened while I was out? We have one story on this side and another story on that side. What's the real deal? But this doesn't have to be just in parental issues. I've seen this card come up for a lot of other people as well, where they have to decide what the real story is and people are pulling them 2 different directions. This can be between friends, this can be between employees, or this can be between coworkers. So a lot of different ways that this can come up, and I feel like when this happens on Friday, I feel like you really procrastinate on the decision. You just don't feel like you have enough information to really move forward and make a nice solid decision. So here's the bad news. You're probably not going to get any more information. You're going to have to kind of make this intuitively once you finally make it. Although I am hearing that a lot of you will procrastinate on this decision until it just goes away and you don't have to make it. Not sure if that's a good option or not. I think for some of you it will be fine, and for others not so much. But just, yeah, procrastinating on making a decision coming in on Thursday. Now, Friday, we have the 10 of Clubs in reverse. And the 10 of Clubs in reverse talks about having a certain responsibility. This is Saturday. I'm sorry, I know I said Friday, but this is Saturday. So 10 of Clubs in reverse talks about having a certain responsibility and letting it go. So maybe maybe you always take your kid to music practice, but maybe the music instructor gets sick on Saturday and so there is no music practice. That would be one good example of this. Another thing would be maybe you go over to your parents' house and you clean for them on the weekends, and maybe they've gone on vacation so they haven't been at the house to get it all messy. So you don't have to go over and clean for them. Anything like that. And typically these types of responsibilities, when I see the 10 of Clubs, typically they have to do with some kind of family responsibility or a responsibility to a significant other. Sometimes they come up as work, but more often this is a family situation we're talking about on Saturday with the 10 of Clubs in reverse. Now, Sunday, what we have showing up here is the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse, what I'm hearing is an explosion. Yay. All right, so King of Cups in reverse is just talking about somebody who normally is very good with their emotions, but for whatever reason, they are just like set off on Sunday. And for most of you, this will be a male figure, a male authority figure even. And for some of you, this is going to be a female or a female authority figure. And it's just going to be, I feel like something's going to happen that is just going to push them. I feel like they've been trying to be quiet about a certain situation for a while, because they feel like if they be quiet and just let things work out, everything will be fine. But something happens, or something is said around them or near them or to them even, that on Sunday they just finally, they can't hold it in anymore and they have to let you know what they think, and it just comes exploding out. I'm hearing that this is explosive. So if this is explosive, this person is probably either exploding with tears or exploding with loud words. So this is not going to be the type of scene that you want to have in a restaurant for sure, preferably in the basement in your house where people can't hear the emotions going on. It's just really, really, I'm feeling like it's going to be really loud, and I feel like you're just going to be blown away by how strongly this person feels. And some of you will get it. Some of you will listen to this person and hear what they're saying, and you will get why they feel the way they feel, and you're going to be kind of like, why didn't I realize this would really be ripping them up like this? Some of you aren't going to get it. You're going to hear them and you're going to be going, why is this such a big deal to you? It doesn't even affect you. So it's going to have different impacts depending which Gemini you are. But definitely what I'm seeing is some kind of explosion of emotion from somebody that you're interacting with on Sunday. Okay, so that is your week. Thank you, Geminis, for stopping by and hanging out with me for a few minutes. I do appreciate all your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Everyone have a fantastic week. I'll see you back here next time around. Peace out.